guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hansen. This is my very first ever video, so please be kind. I am definitely new to this, so we're just going to see how this goes. If you like what we're going to talk about today, please click subscribe below, and please give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more. 1-year-old little boy, Declan, and I have a almost 4-year-old little girl, Penelope. Today I'm going to be trying out a recipe that I found on Pinterest this morning. My baby's teething really bad. He's cutting 2 teeth in the front. So I'm going to make him some of these teething biscuits just with some things that I have laying around. I'll probably add a couple of things to them to try to make them a little more healthy and a little more likely that my almost 4-year-old will also eat. So let me jump off here. I'm going to get everything out. Right now I'm just cleaning. Don't mind the mess behind me. Just gonna clean some counters real quick and we're gonna get to it. What I'm doing right now is I'm just cleaning my counters. They're kind of a mess. I just got home not too long ago from the grocery store, so my house is still a little crazy. I look a little crazy. It's Saturday. It's a week before Christmas and I'm a little frantic. I like to use more natural ingredient cleaners, and right today I'm just using this Ecos all-purpose cleaner. We're just going to run through the ingredients real quick. It calls for a cup of flour, so I just have all-purpose flour. Calls for 1 cup infant rice cereal or oatmeal, but I'm going to do both. I like the Earth's Best organic. I had it left over. I haven't even opened it. Ended up not using much of it. And I use the Gerber probiotic cereal in just about everything, whether it be his breakfast oatmeal or I'll serve it in some applesauce or whatever. It mixes really well with baby food and oatmeal. And it's a good way to get a little probiotic in there. Rice cereal or oatmeal, I'm gonna do both. So I'm gonna do a little bit of the probiotic and the Earth's Best, but I'm also going to have it with the oats. So let's get started. I have that mixed. We're gonna do 1 cup of flour. I like to peel this down a little bit. Sometimes it gets a little bit too messy. I like to tear it down and peel it down. So let's get our cup. I am not going to be exact with these measurements because I just don't. I'll be close. Alright, so there goes. There goes that. I've got my flour. Set that out of the way. We're going to do a cup of the rice cereal. We're going to do a 1/4 cup of the whole grain multigrain cereal, and then a 1/4 cup of the probiotic. Alright, so I've got about a 1/4 there. My grandma's measuring cups. Let's do another 1/4 there. That probiotic oatmeal. Open. There you go. I hear my child screaming back there. I'm probably gonna have to pause this and start over. So now I've got my rice cereal and my oatmeal all mixed together in there. So I'm just gonna pour it in with the flour. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pause this, check on my kids, and I'm gonna go ahead and melt the coconut oil. Okay, so I am back from saving a crisis. I have melted my coconut oil just a little bit, and I want to show you what that looks like. Right now, it's not quite the consistency I want. looking for. It does still have some chunks, but I'm going to give it a few more stirs in there. I've got the oil. I'm going to mash the banana separately. I'm going to go ahead and add the 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, water, and my little bit of almond extract. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball this one. Okay, so I've got the oil. Let's get that out of the way. If you like what I'm doing here, I am going to be vlogging about my kids and remedies that help me. I love to do essential oils. I love to cook. I love to bake. I love to create new things. I love to crochet. I love music. I am a music teacher. I work part-time and I'm home part-time with my kids. So I love natural remedies and DIYs and crochet and lots of crafts. So I'll be bringing you a little bit of everything. If you like what you see, please subscribe below. I am so excited to start sharing my knowledge. I don't think I'm some genius or anything. I'm just a regular mom. I'm 32 years old. I'll be 33 in May. We won't talk about that. I'm frugal, I am crafty, and I love, love, love my babies. I just want to bring my passion for my life and the DIY things that I do and the things that I do to help me save money and be organized and live a healthy lifestyle. I want to bring that all to you guys. So now that I've rambled about that for 20 minutes, let's go ahead and get back to the recipe. I am a mom, so I am brain fried most of the time, so you have to work with me. I'm gonna get me a fork, or did I bring one? Oh, I'm gonna get my whisk. See that? So I've got my whisk. I am going to just blend the dry ingredients from earlier, the flour and the rice cereal, and it was really just oatmeal cereal. So I've just got oatmeal. Got a little bit of probiotic in there. I need to mash up my banana. I've got the oil and the almond. I'm gonna just wing the 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I mean, I don't think it'll hurt anything. There we go. I also, yes, I have chia seeds that I'm going to use. So chia seeds from Aldi. I remember that I have them in my counter. They're great omegas, and they just add a lot of healthy fats to. It's a good way to sneak those in there. So I'm just gonna add just a handful of that to my mix, my dry mix over here. And now I'm just going to stir that all in. Really hopeful that my 3.5-year-old is going to like these also. Alright. I'm going to start mashing up my banana. It was not quite right or mushy enough for me to mash, so I put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds, and now it's good. Alright, so now that I have the mashed banana, I'm just gonna mush it around just a little bit more. I did have to actually add it back to the microwave for another 15 seconds, but that's okay. Now it's actually somewhat right. Alright, got my little helper back here. Nellie, wave your hand up really high. Say hi. Hi. Alright, I'm just gonna add the coconut oil and the almond extract to the mashed banana. So I did 8 tablespoons. That may mess me up, that may not. So I'm gonna give it a good stir. So now all the directions say is to mix together, and then we're gonna roll it out on a floured surface.
Are you making powder?
Am I making powder? No.
Why?
I am going to add a little bit more water. This is always a trial and error for me. was really having trouble with my whisk and it wasn't mixing right, so I decided to get out the mixer. So now I'm using that and it is mixing together much better, and I got the clumpy consistency that I wanted, the more dough-like consistency. So because the dough turned out so well, it was nice and thick and it got stuck in the beater, so I'm just cleaning those out now, and then I'm going to wipe down my station so that we can flour the surface and roll this dough. Got my rolling pin, and I'm just going to start rolling this till it's where I want it to be. So I don't want it to be too thick and I don't want it to be too thin. So I'm just going to keep rolling this until it's just like I want it. Started making baby-led weaning approved stick sizes, and I started to transfer it to the cookie pan, and it stuck to the surface. So now I'm going to flour my cookie pan and I'm going to start over. I am going to kind of re-knead and also get my rolling pin back out and try again. Set a timer for 15 minutes like the recipe suggests, but I'm actually going to check it at about 12 minutes because I know my oven, so we'll see where it's at then. Here we have our teething biscuits are done with their 12 minutes, so I'm going to turn off my oven and check out how they're sticking. Oh, these are turning up very nicely. So I'm going to leave them in there for another 3 minutes like the recipe suggests, and we will check back again in a minute. Now they are out of the oven. I'm going to pull them away. They're breaking away nicely. They're firm and fluffy, just how I want them. They're nice and soft and chewy on the inside, but firm on the outside for him to gnaw on. I'm going to transfer these over to a cooling rack and then let them cool for maybe 5-10 minutes and put them in a plastic baggie, and they'll be all ready for my decky boo. We are all done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today on my very first video. I know it's not perfect and the editing is probably not going to be great because I've never done it, but I want to thank you again for stopping by, and if you really liked this, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.